Welcome to Is It ADHD or Life? A couple's perspective, where we unravel what it's like to live with ADHD within a relationship. And this week we're asking the question, is it ADHD or is it just FOMO? And I know this is something that you suffer with massively.
You've changed the title.
Why? What was it supposed to be?
It was going to be, I'm sorry, hi.
Go on. Is the grass always greener?
Is the grass always greener?
No, I think FOMO strikes better.
I like, is it grass always... So you call it your thing, I'll call it mine.
Okay. Is it ADHD or is it FOMO?
Is the grass always greener?
No, is it ADHD or is grass always greener?
No, it's okay. Go.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. So we've just recorded an interview, haven't we, that went out last week. And by the time this podcast goes out, and oh my God, it was brilliant, wasn't it? I think we're both buzzing off it. It's not the coffee, it's the interview. And how was your week, 2 weeks been?
Oh, I've spent a lot of the past 2 weeks on death's door. I'm surprised I've made it. It's been touch and go.
You have had a little cold, haven't you?
It's been touch and go. I've been out of bounds.
Well, you're lucky because I've got a little list of where your ADHD has struck gold these past 2 weeks.
I've been very poorly. And man flu.
So let's talk about the keys in the car incident.
Don't know what you mean.
So I got to work the other week. I leave work at 6:30 and I got to work. Everything's fine and dandy. And then I get a message of you. Oh, have you seen the car keys? And you'd left the other car keys in the car that I was in.
Yeah.
And that meant that Cameron had to get a taxi to school and you had to walk to nursery with Theo.
I did, yeah.
How did you feel?
Oh, so...
The first question I asked Cameron was, how mad was I?
I wasn't actually. I took it well.
Well,
I was
okay.
like,
okay.
Just need to sort this. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
The night before, I had taken your car to work.
Yes.
And on my way back from work, I seen the car keys.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, I'm glad I never forgot anything. Donna wouldn't have been able to bring it.
I love that. You thought wasn't, I've left the car keys. Don't forget to take them car keys in the house. Don't forget that.
And then I left them in the car. And then the next morning, and as soon as I went to pick the car keys up, I never even had to look. I knew that I'd remembered them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no. Cameron's never got a taxi before, so that was lovely for him.
Handled it like a pro.
He did. It was all done, and then
Yeah.
I got a nice walk to nursery, and it was good.
So that was your first ADHD strike.
Oh, yep.
Tick. Your second one. This is the story I got off the kids. So I wasn't there.
Grass.
I wasn't there at the time, but apparently you, Theo was sat in front of you. This is typical ADHD as well. You shouted Theo, and he didn't turn around and look at you. He was probably too engrossed in like eating his tea or whatever. And then about 5 seconds later, he turned around. And then you were too busy scrolling Facebook then. And he's going, aya. And you were completely ignoring him.
I think one of the other kids had to say, look, he wants you. Yeah, well, he missed his chance.
Oh, did he? He only gets one chance, does he? That was ADHD strike 2. Tick. And then the third time, everything comes in threes. It's something about batteries in a remote.
Oh, that was... So you lost...
Liar, you lost the remote for the
one of us
fire stick.
Lost the remote for the fire stick and ordered a new remote. The new remote came and I couldn't get it working. So Kaylee says, is there batteries in it? And I was like, oh. So I went and I've opened it up a bit and seen it takes one battery. Put the battery in, and then I'm trying again for ages. I'm getting Kaylee to look at YouTube videos. Why is this not working? And then I checked the batteries, and it needed to. And I just hadn't opened the cover fully.
So you're just being lazy, basically.
Yeah.
So forgetfulness, and then what's the one where you don't take any notice of what's going on around you?
Just...
Adam.
Yeah.
And then, so there were your 3 main things the past 2 weeks.
I've been so poorly.
You blame the little cold that you had?
It was a very bad, severe cold. Flu.
Okay, so this week we are talking about everything. Sorry, 1 second. Everything FOMO. Is the grass always greener? You brought this one up.
Yeah.
Why?
It's another massive one. It's one that has been big in my whole life.
Yeah. Okay, let's delve right in.
Oh, let's.
So, FOMO is fear of missing out.
Yeah.
Okay, we think everyone like knows that and stuff. How do you think it shows up then in everyday life?
So I think there's always this feeling, there's always this restlessness of what could be, what could be better, what you could be doing. If I'm doing something, I'm always thinking about, but what if I was doing that?
So I think a big one for you is social media. I think being on social media a lot gives you the FOMO.
I don't think that helps. That does not
No,
help.
like, so you'll see something going on in one bar, but there's something going on in another pub, and you're like, oh my God, I want to go to it all.
Yeah. I think, so the pub thing's really interesting. Obviously, it was more relevant when I was drinking, but we can go to places
Yeah.
and we'll be sitting in one place and we'll be watching, say, a show, but we know I know that there's somebody playing in that other place.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, when I should be just watching this show, I'm thinking, wonder what they're doing, wonder how they're getting on.
In fact, that happened recently on a trip to Tower. We were watching the kids' entertainer, but then there was bingo going on somewhere else, so we left there, went to bingo. Bingo was rubbish, and we both said we should have stayed.
So this is the problem. This is the it always well, not always, but 9 times out of 10 you'll try that next thing and it was rubbish. And
The grass
you were
is
better
not
with
always
it.
greener.
The grass is not right. Good night.
And we're done. Okay, so what do you think it is then that's not just ADHD related, like across the board? Do you think everyone suffers with it?
I think everyone. I don't know. I can't.
Because I get FOMO sometimes, but I think that's where the level thing comes in again, because it's probably not as big as what you.
So you've got this. I'm thinking of it like a calming thing where, like you settle. That's it. It's a settled. I don't mean you settle in life and deep.
Right, I've settled.
No,
I'm joking.
I mean like. Take the pub thing. You can go into the pub.
Yeah.
We're in this pub now. We're watching this. That's great. We'll have a good night.
Yeah.
Whereas my mind's elsewhere. I'm thinking.
Like look, what's going on in that other pub? And what is that other entertainer like?
And it can be. It's obviously deeper than. Do you know one thing, right? This I'll never ever forget it, and this is when I knew I had issues.
Just then.
I knew before then, but this was the final nail, I think, and it was only recently, in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And obviously, I go and play pool during the week.
Yes.
I don't know if I've even said this to you. It's so ridiculous, right? And I play pool, and.
Lads.
I'm scared to even say this. So the next table had set up.
Right.
And I was thinking, the balls are shinier than ours.
Oh my God.
And I could not concentrate. Genuinely, I spent 2 hours. I could not concentrate in the game of pool we were playing.
Because their balls
were shinier. They had shinier balls.
Wow.
And I know he won't mind me saying it, but the person that I was playing pool with, he's just as bad as me, to the extent he went and bought new pool balls. So he's now got his own pool balls.
I don't think I knew this.
You know that I've sent you pictures of new pool balls.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
So
did you shine them?
Yeah.
Shined his balls?
But honestly, that pool table put me off because the balls were shinier.
Was that an excuse to lose that week, maybe?
No. Honestly, it is bad.
Wow.
You're constantly thinking.
It is bad, because you should just be happy with what you've got.
Yeah. But it's that restlessness. That's how I can describe it, as a restlessness.
Okay.
And I know it comes up a lot in recovery as well, where you've got to try and deal with that restlessness and learn how to settle. Be settled, not settle, be settled.
Yeah, you're not supposed to settle, are you?
No,
but be happy.
Yeah.
So let's delve into it then with FOMO and ADHD, and how kind of like where it gets messy. So I've got a few kind of like the ADHD's brain's relationship with like things like rejection sensitivity. So do you think that comes into play when thinking about like, is the grass always greener?
I'm not sure how they would connect.
Okay. So what if, for example, you I guess it's not rejection as in like actual you're rejected.
Right.
I mean kind of like thinking about how that would going somewhere else but not being as good. That's kind of the rejection. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay, so we are in a pub.
Right.
And we're watching a Meat Love tribute, and there's a Rod Stewart tribute on down the road, and you're like, oh.
Welcome to our life.
And you're like, oh, actually, I want to go and see that. But actually, you get there, and he's absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but how does that make you feel then?
All right. So, what you're dealing with then, I've got to deal with the guilt because I've then brought you to this rubbish thing because I couldn't settle in that first place.
Yeah.
And then you've got all those feelings afterwards. That's horrible.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm getting to.
Yes.
That's okay. So, how do you deal with that guilt then? Because you know me, I would just like, oh, it's absolutely fine. We'll just go back, or no.
So then you've got this more internal warfare.
Yeah.
Of right, we've done this. Now, do we go back there, or what does Donna want to do? What we got to do?
I think you then try to overcompensate and be like, let's do exactly what you want to do for the rest of the night.
Yes, but obviously it comes into other points of life as well, and like much deeper ways. Like you could be in a job and thinking, I don't want to do that, I want to do this now.
Yeah.
Which I've done many times and walked out halfway through shift because I then want to be something else when I grow up. And it doesn't work out and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Does it make you feel stupid? Do you ever get that feeling? Well, so you've got the guilt, but then do you also feel stupid?
I just heard your voice.
No, I just feel like, do you not feel like, oh, egg on my face, we shouldn't have left?
Definitely,
do you know what I mean?
But I like to think I then try and style that out. I'll never admit to myself.
No, of course not. I know though. I know that you feel it. It's when you start overcompensating on it. He knows. I know. Impulsivity as well. That's kind of like winds into that as well, doesn't it? Because you suffer bad with impulsivity.
Yeah.
And I think being impulsive to just like not stay in one place and then be like, no, let's do it. Let's do it now. Let's make a decision and do it. Without doing like your homework or whatever, and I think you suffer a lot with that.
Yeah.
And go on, sorry.
I agree to an extent, apart from the homework thing.
Okay.
So normally, I feel that the grass is greener because of the homework I've done.
Okay.
So I've looked into stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that, no, that's what I want now for life. Because I've looked into all this, and that's what I want to do now. That's what I want to be now. That's what I want to go and see now. And then you make the
rash decision.
Yeah, the rash decision because it's never just like you change a slight thing.
Yeah. No, you don't.
You change everything.
It's like 1 minute you could be going to Blackpool, the next thing you end up in Town.
Yeah. It's always Blackpool.
Sorry. We're gonna go on holiday to Vegas, but we end up in Cape Town.
Yeah. I'm thinking more. I'll go back to a caravan. You're gonna live this free single life, but really you end up living in a caravan. It can be. It's always major impulsive decisions.
Okay.
Because you think the grass is always greener.
What about? Do you ever, or are you guilty of accepting invitations to like 3 things, for example? So say like on the same day, you're invited to 3 different things. Would you accept all them invitations to attend all of them because you don't want to miss out on anything?
I'm in a very fortunate place at the minute where I don't get invited to much.
Same.
Excuse me. But 100% I would. And then I would be weighing up the options right until that last minute.
And then you end up going to none.
That's a possibility. That is a big possibility. Or you go to one, but you
can't, and then you're checking socials because you're like, what's going on that one, the 30 other places. Yeah. Okay, difficulty with prioritising.
Yeah.
I think. Do you think you suffer with that?
Yes, I would say so.
Yes, I would say so too. Yeah. And then desire for stimulation and novelty.
Oh, you know that's a thing. That's
probably one of your biggest things. Yeah. It's like that stimulation, like.
And that comes into it as well with the FOMO because you want that. You're craving that constant dopamine of getting something new. New is brilliant. Anything new is brilliant, whether it's difficult or fun or it's good. It's good for that while.
You say while, but I'm going to say for that little bit.
And little bits can vary. So sometimes it can be good for a day, sometimes it can be good for a fortnight.
An hour. So how FOMO might manifest differently in ADHD is like saying yes to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that?
It's difficult, isn't it, because of...
It's weird, though, because you have a very different outlook on being social than what I do.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. So, actually, maybe you don't say yes to everything.
No.
You're more of a yes man to... I wouldn't say, like, not getting invited to places. It's if, for example, there was a meatloaf Rod Stewart, or I'm going to go Dolly Parton, because then I know that you would want Dolly Parton for me.
Mm-hmm.
So tributes on the same night, which one do we go to?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you would have the problem saying saying no.
Yes, yeah.
Because you'd want to go to all three.
I'm always wondering.
Yeah. Whereas, like, being invited to 3 different parties, you would happily say no to all 3 because...
Yeah, I would say no. It's different now. If I compare myself now to 10 years ago, it's complete night and day.
Yeah.
Because now I would go to none unless I really had to. And I would watch them unfold on social media.
I'm just wondering if I'm regretting my life decision about marrying you.
Yeah.
Marrying someone boring.
You can still go to the stuff I watch.
Yeah,
the
on
couch.
social media.
Yeah.
Whilst looking after the baby.
Whereas 10 years ago, I cannot get rid of this feeling of the pubs. I would just go into pubs and I would be drinking. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't relax or enjoy it because I would be wanting to go to the next place.
So
to see what's happening there.
would you end up on a pub crawl because you'd be like, one pint to me, one pint to there, one pint to
And then
there.
you get to the next place and it'd be boring. And you're thinking, I want to go back there or I want to go to the next place. And just that constant unrest.
If you left somewhere, this is an interesting question. You're in a pub, you're chatting, you're having a pint, and you're like, I'm going to move on. You move on, it's boring. Do then you circle back and go back with your head between your legs, or do you move on to another pub?
I take you mean tail between my legs.
Oh yeah, what did I say? Head between your legs. Don't put your head between your legs.
So I think that depends on stages of drunkenness.
Okay.
So if I was never a jolly drunken mood
Yeah.
or really drunk, that I'd just go back now. Nah, that was rubbish.
Okay.
So, but if I wasn't, then no, I can't go back. That's embarrassing. I've just left.
And then regretting choice. Trouble sitting with stillness. You've definitely, that factors into your life a lot.
It really does.
Saturday night, like, today, there's bingo on somewhere that we go to, and at 2 o'clock, I think we'll make that. No, Adam, no.
It is just the constant restlessness, and that's what I would love to. I mentioned recovery, and I know in recovery you try and learn about serenity and being at peace, and that is so difficult.
Yeah.
And it's got to be a brain thing. It needs to be, because I just struggle just being. I would love to know more about mindfulness and breathing exercises.
And meditation.
And I've tried it, and I would love to know more about it.
Okay. And then the last one, regretting choices even when nothing was wrong. So, for example,
You going to mention meatloaf again?
I love a Saturday night, sat at home, just on the couch, watching TV, like some treats and stuff. And then you might say, no, let's go out. But actually sitting on the couch, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there's nothing wrong with what we're doing. Why do you need to have that other...
Okay. So I think the good place we're in just now is that because I'm busy most nights, I really look forward to what happens to be a Friday night, every second Friday night just now, where we get just the family sitting and watching TV and eating rubbish, and I love that. I proper really look forward to that now, and that helps. So if you're excited about something, then that's good. I would never sit in that Friday night and wonder what was happening out like elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'm over that for the Friday night, I think.
So we got offered tickets to go and watch a famous comedian, didn't we, the other Friday? And we both kind of was like...
The stuff we say on here, but you can't say Peter Kay.
Other comedians are available. We got offered Peter Kay tickets like cheaper than what they should be. We've both said that we'd love to go to see what it's like now because we've heard mixed reviews. But we both said, actually, it's not the right Friday night. It was absolutely pouring down outside, wasn't it? We'd planned this lovely evening with the kids. And I think that was the one time when, like you've just said, if you're looking forward to that night, that you don't get FOMO. I think you didn't.
No,
you didn't get that FOMO.
No.
But if that had been a Friday where you were working and you got off them tickets, you would 100% had FOMO because you wouldn't want to go to work. You'd want to go and watch that comedian instead.
So what we've learned is you've just got to make things more exciting at home every night.
So you don't ever want to go out again. Okay. Some examples it gave me here was booking back-to-back plans and burning out. I don't really think that you necessarily get that. You're very good at, you could be working all day and then you could say to me, let's go to town and we go. I don't think you burn out from that.
No, I think I can do it a lot with work where I'll take on too much.
Yes.
Because I don't want to miss out on whether it be the income or the...
Well, the income is a massive thing, isn't it? Let's face it.
So that can lead to burnout, maybe.
Yeah. Feeling guilt when choosing rest over activity.
100%.
Yeah. And especially as well, because you think about, I bet Donna's been stuck in the house all day with Theo. I bet she wants to get out, let's do something. When you've been out working all day, when in fact, I'm probably not that bothered. And overuse of social media to stay in the loop.
No.
That's you guilty. To a T.
No.
To a T. Okay, so the next section, or is it just life? So we've done the FOMO with ADHD, but is it actually just life? So everyone experiences FOMO, especially in things like the social media stuff. I do as well. Like, so there might be, for example, a friend of ours went to watch Lady Gaga last week. He sent me like 14 videos and I've still not watched them because... Sorry, Tom. I've still not watched them because I feel... I should have been there. I wish I was there and
But how were you that night when it was there?
I kept looking at his location on Find My Friends just to see him sat in the arena.
It's weird that you do that, you know.
Yeah, it is. Life transitions as well. So this was interesting, I thought. So like your 20s to your 30s to parenthood. So in my 20s, for example, I probably didn't have as much FOMO because I was out partying or whatever and going on fancy holidays and stuff. And then my 30s came, maybe that slowed down a little bit, but then parenthood hit and bam, there was none of that anymore. I
was in the fortunate to experience parenthood at 21.
Yeah. You didn't miss out on anything, though.
No. So what was in?
So, like, the transitions in life can also give you, I think the older you get and the more you experience, like, parenthood, gives you more FOMO. As a neuronormal.
Yeah, I agree. It can be, as you get older, you miss out on different things, don't you?
Yeah, but however, there are lovely things that make up for it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I am very good at at counterbalancing, I think. So I might see I don't know. A friend might do something, and say our Spanish friends, for example, they don't have any kids to tie them down, so they might be like, oh yeah, we're just going out for tea tonight or just doing this tonight, and I'm like, wish I could do that, but actually I know that we've got a lovely evening planned coming up and stuff like that. So I just think it's about balance, isn't it? About thinking like, okay, what have you got in your life that, it's very deep this, but what have you got in your life that kind of counterbalances that, counteracts it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that in a deeper level.
Yeah.
The problem is that now level. So
okay.
It's the immediate feeling into it. It's the immediate restlessness and I need to go and do something.
Yeah. I think that's the difference between me and you.
Yeah.
And that's where is the difference between maybe an ADHD brain and a neuronormal, is that you are right now and I'm more of a
you'll think about
thinking
you
in
can
the
look
head.
forward to stuff in the future
Do you think the FOMO is a human thing, or do you think it's an executive function thing, or versus?
I don't.
So do we all experience it? But when it comes to like ADHD and the executive functions in your brain, how does it differ?
So I think everybody must. Sure,
Everyone
everybody
must.
experiences
Yeah.
it. Everybody
Yeah.
experiences FOMO, and you're wondering what people are doing and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's this overwhelming feeling of that'll be better if I do that right now. That'll be better than what I'm doing just now. That if I change all this, then that'll be better.
Yeah.
Constantly looking for something better when actually what you've got is all right. Oh, well, that was
Touch my heart. So maybe it's not. It's all right. Maybe it's. I'm not going to say perfect because nothing is perfect, but it makes you happy right now. So why are you searching for something better?
Right, you put your fishing rod away. It's all right. No, I think that's what today's episode has taught us.
Yeah.
That's my learning curve today.
And that's amazing.
Yeah, life's all right.
Stop it. Okay. I've lost my. Sorry, I've just lost my where I'm up to. Okay, so it says here some quick questions to ask yourself. Is it causing you distress? Is it a pattern? And do you regret decisions even when you got what you wanted?
Mm-hmm.
And I think you kind of ask them questions to yourself to maybe make them decisions.
Yeah, I think a very last minute. My last point would be that sometimes the wanting, in fact, I would say 99% of the time,
it's your dopamine
the
hit.
wanting is better than the getting.
That's what you say about bingo. You always say the sweating is better than the winning.
I'd rather be waiting for one number than win.
That's absolute. I can't swear right now, but that's absolute truffle.
Honestly, and it's that feeling. It's the chasing. The chasing is so much better than the getting.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
To wrap up, then I'm going to say that FOMO is human.
Okay.
No, it's not a human, but you know, but we all experience it. But it can hit harder if you've got ADHD.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say the grass isn't always greener.
And it's okay to slow down, choose rest, or not do at all. I think that's something maybe you've got to put in your brain. That was interesting, thanks. And now it's time to move on to our 5-minute moan. I'll start this week then if you want.
Okay.
I just want to caveat before we start, sorry, like last week or last episode, I think I hit heavy with the whole episode that you treat me very badly, which is not the case. So we came away from the episode and I was like, people are going to think I abuse you, and that's not the case. I have a very happy life. You are the perfect fiance and I can't wait to marry you, okay?
Blink twice if you need help.
Yeah. Anyway, my 5-minute moan this week is your e-cig. Oh, I am sick to death of you losing it. We need to get some kind of tracker on it because I swear to God, me and the kids go through hell.
So let me wear a lanyard.
Wear a lanyard. I'm over it now. Wear it, okay? Honestly, where's my e-cig? Where's my e-cig? Where's my e-cig? Yesterday, I went upstairs, downstairs. I'm stripping off the pillows on the couch. It was behind the couch. It had fell off the couch. Why it's behind the couch, I'll never know. Just take some accountability for that e-cig, please.
Okay. Is it bad that if we tell the baby to get daddy's dummy, we'll go
Oh,
and get it?
don't. That it, honestly. Like the other week, it was like, Theo, go and get daddy's e-cig off charge. Went to the conservatory, pulled it off, came in with it. It's bad. And you've done that to him.
I'm sorry.
In fact, just before we carry on, Kaylee sent me a message about she'd been somewhere, or she was overhearing, I think, a conversation about how this 3-year-old knows how to pick it up and like blow an e-cig or something. I was like, that's Theo. That'll be Theo when he's 3. I hear you. Yeah.
And I'll try and be better, and we'll buy a lanyard today so I can constantly wear it around my neck. Thank you.
Make sure it's constant flowers on, okay? Right.
And mine.
Yeah.
You've started, I think I mentioned this before, but you've started asking permission for stuff again, like daft stuff. Like,
twice.
Is it okay? Is it okay if I buy a Mars bar?
Why is that
food? 9 times out of 10.
It's not that I'm asking permission. I don't need your permission for a Mars bar. I'm just making sure that you don't want anything as well, maybe. Or
Are you all right?
Okay. Maybe last week's wasn't so.
Is it okay if I just go to the shops? Go to the shops, you weirdo.
I hear you. I will start telling rather than asking.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
And yes. Okay. Well, how does it make you feel when I ask?
It's just weird. Like, why you doing that?
I think it's just politeness. Do you not think? Because I'm abused. Because I'm gaslighted. Jokes, I'm not, okay. Let's finish off our episode then with our good, bad and ugly. So we ask you guys to send in your good, bad and uglies every week. And you can send them to adhdyourlife@gmail.com. And I got some ones this week that are about FOMO, which I thought was good because that was our topic. So this person said they said yes to brunch, a hike and a pottery class all on the same Sunday. They couldn't pick, they didn't want to miss any, so they spent the day apologising to everyone, taking a 4-hour nap because they couldn't handle the guilt. So they ended up doing none. That would be you. You would just crawl into bed and not answer your phone.
Absolutely, and that's what I would choose the majority of the time.
Yeah.
I would go over all the options and choose none.
Yeah.
On a side note, how good is pottery?
Oh my God, it's so good.
Talking about mindfulness.
Only the what's it called? Clay thing.
Yeah. That was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We should do that again sometime.
Yeah. Okay. So this person says sometimes it's not even about missing the event, it's the feeling I imagine I'll have if I say no. Like, what if everyone bonds without me and suddenly I've got no friends and die alone? So yeah, I went to the party with the flu. And I loved that because that's just like overthinking things, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's so bad.
100% true.
Yeah. Like, what if I miss out on the fact they become best friends and they make loads of other plans and I'm not included because I'm not there? Okay, and the last one, they bought a 3-day music festival pass months in advance. Their ADHD brain forgot until the day before. They panicked, overpacked, went, stayed 2 hours, got overwhelmed, went home, watched TikTok out of the festival from bed. So they only lasted two hours there, which I thought was brilliant because, again, I think that'd be you. Some great good, bad, in fact, they weren't really good or ugly. They were more like just like little bad monthly snippets of FOMO with ADHD. But yeah, don't forget to send yours in because we love reading them.
I would love you to send tips. Send tips on how you deal with that restlessness.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So anybody that's got any ideas on the mindfulness thing, or let's give it a shot.
Okay.
I'm going to be mindful the next couple of weeks.
For the next hour,
I'm going to be present. I'm going to be grounded.
Let's see how long this lasts. That's it for this week's episode. Don't forget to follow us, like, subscribe, comment on all our social media. We are on Facebook. I need to go to say Twitter every week. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.